looks like Blacc Steele on them mug. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, you feel me? They did it in Space Jam.
Oh, they did?
Oh,
I didn't watch
you
it.
ain't seen the first Space Jam?
When I was a kid?
Okay, remember the juice?
No. No, I don't.
How old are you, 22?
I am 30.
The juice, remember the juice that they used? Remember the juice?
Stuff.
Space Jam is a classic.
A boy film.
Okay, well, if that's a boy film, Rugrats is a boy film.
No.
Aladdin is a boy film. Y'all just got Little Mermaid.
And Cinderella and Snow White.
Nobody talks about Snow White as being their favorite Disney movie. Favorite childhood movie.
The Lion King is my favorite.
Yes, but that's a boy movie. Exactly, that's a boy movie. Real quick. Gotta make sure I just push it real quick.
Oh my god.
I gotta get my pump, bro.
This is going in the bloopers.
I gotta get my pump. You don't never know who's gonna see this. I gotta get my pump.
Oh my god. He's really on the floor doing push-ups right now.
50 good push-ups to make sure you look up. You feel me?
Wow.
You see that I'm already like this, I'm big, you feel me? Alright, you gotta make sure we good. Gotta make sure we scrape. Oh look, I'm beautiful.
You look good.
Can I get some of that lower? Thank you.
You're getting on my nerves. I'm keeping this in, I hope you know that. That smells good.
No, it's that splat. Alright, we're good.
Are you?
Alright, let's get it.
You tell me.
Let's get it. Alright, let's go.
Hey everyone, I'm Keisha Charmaine and I'm back here with Blacc Steele. If you guys haven't seen my first interview with him / massage with him, make sure you check that video. I'll link it above. And here we're back again. This is the next year. So how have you been since last year when I first met you and you gave me that rated G massage?
I mean, you know how I've been, you know what I'm saying? Just massaging ladies, getting them together. When I say getting them together, I mean relaxation, tranquility, peace, you know, stuff like that. That's what I do. Being good with these hands.
Right. And for those of you who saw the video, then you saw how my massage went. It was, you know, very kid-friendly, in my opinion, at least. But if you're into a more sensual massage, that's what he's most known for. So definitely book him. I'll have his info down below. But this is primarily a loc channel, so I do want to talk to him about his locks. I don't really cater to men on my channel, and I wish that I did more often. So
you sexist? What's up?
I'm not sexist. I'm just a woman, and I'm naturally gonna, you know, appeal to women.
I get you.
You know, so remind me, how long have you had your locks again? 8 years? 7?
Nah, 7. Yeah, he's 7, 5, 10. May 10th.
May 10th. Yes.
It does no justice right there, though. I just want to let y'all know because I'm hanging. You feel me? I'm slanging and hanging. You dig?
Right. Well, his hair is in braids, right? So braids, you know, take away some of the length. So his hair's probably a little longer than that, or whatever.
A little longer.
Just a little longer.
Don't make me take it out, Keisha. Don't make me.
You're not gonna take it out.
If I had a shape up, this would be the perfect. Don't make me take him out though. If I had a, come on now.
I'll insert a
almost
picture.
to my waist. Thank you.
I'll insert a picture of him with his locks straight down, so you can see how long it is.
I appreciate you.
He ain't messing with me though, just so you know. 11 years strong. But with that being said, like, what are your go-to styles? How do you normally wear your hair on a regular basis?
Well, I mean, it just basically depends on how I feel, honestly. Sometimes, majority of the time, honestly, so my hairstylist, my loctician is in Jacksonville. So ever since I moved, I was in Jacksonville about 2.5 years ago, and then when I moved from Jacksonville to LA, I didn't want nobody else to touch my hair. You know, I'm picky when it comes to services. I'm loyal. You know, she knows my hair, her energy, all that stuff. So I would go back and forth from LA to Jacksonville, and so I would mainly get styles that included 2-strand twist or the 2-lock twist or whatever it is that you want to call it, and then she would do styles on that. That way, it's kind of 3 styles in one. So it would be the style if it was an updo bun, whatever it is. I wore that for probably 2 weeks. I literally had like a regimen, like a method. Wore that for like 2 weeks. Take it out. It'd be crinkly, but it'll be in twist. Wear that for 2 to 4. Take the crinkles out, or take the twist out, and it'd be crinkles. Then by that time, wear that, and then by that time, it'd probably be time for another. So, you know, but now that I'm closer, I can get styles like this because I'm closer, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to have styles that last as long. So like I had these in probably, it's not time to take these out, I'm just waiting to get a shape up. Again, with that, and my barber is in Cali, and I have a barber in Jacksonville.
And you're loyal to your barbers too?
I don't mind finding another barber in Atlanta, I just haven't found one. I'm just not so quick to just like, because even though you say it's simple, it's just this, you gotta look fresh, you know what I'm saying? The shape up will change your whole, feel me, a whole appearance. So once I get that, I take it out. It's been like 5 weeks. So again, like I said, to answer your question, it just depends. But since I'm closer now, this is why I have the braids, because it's simpler, but I like it, you know, and it fits better with a hat. You know, I like wearing my hats, you know what I'm saying? So it fits better because I already got a big head. So
glad he knows.
Definitely. Admission is the first key.
So are you interested in learning how to do your hair yourself? Like do you ever wash it yourself?
No.
Are you interested in learning?
So when it comes to that, maybe we're just some people. I think if you don't have locks, or if you don't really, I think I'll say locks because it's regular hair, it's just different. But one of my favorite parts of going to get my hair redone, retwisted, maintenance, whatever you want to call it, is the wash. Literally, one of my favorite parts. Man, having my hair washed, the feeling is just, I can't explain it. Like, to sit there and just be like free, and just sit there and just like, the scalp stimulation is important, and a lot of people don't understand that. I have washed my hair twice, literally in 7 years, probably 2 or 3 times, literally in 7 years. Honestly, my own.
Wow.
Other than that, because I look forward to it. I look forward to my hairstylist. Her name is Sierra. I look forward to her washing my hair. I'll be like, oh my god! Like, I look forward to that. And as far as doing my hair, I don't trust myself enough.
To retwist it?
Yeah, so if I don't trust myself, I'm not going to trust nobody else. You know what I'm saying? When I say I don't trust myself, I mean, I'm too picky.
Okay.
So imagine how it would be if somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm too picky. So I'm too picky on myself. I'll be like, nah. Even when it comes to when my hair is down, and I come to put up messy buns, I'll keep doing it like 15 times because, you know, it's like, nope. So, yeah, when it comes to getting, I'm too picky. And I like the best of the best, and I feel like Sierra is one of the best. I feel like my hairstylist is one of the best, honestly. So,
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do my hair myself. I wouldn't.
So, how do you feel about men who do their own hair?
Men who do their own hair?
Do you know anybody, any men who do their own hair? Yeah.
Who do their own?
And on locks. I don't know very many, but I see it on YouTube sometimes.
I mean, how do I feel? I mean, it ain't affecting me. I mean, it's just, like I said, the only reason, mainly for me, if it wasn't for cosmetic reasons, as far as me modeling or me promoting something like that, or, like, see, like, what I do, I'm my own brand. So everything I do when it comes to fitness, when it comes to massaging, I'm my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like how Nike is the Nike brand, Nike's the logo, wherever you see that, I'm my own walking brand. So my appearance is next to cleanliness, which is next to godliness, you feel me? So I have to have my appearance tip top. Feel me? Like I have to, you know. So that's why I don't, care to do it myself. Now, if it wasn't for that, if I was just like a regular Joe, like just like somebody like who is not in the spotlight, who doesn't, have any following or any, clout or whatever, then yeah, probably, maybe, I don't know, probably still not, just because I care about my appearance for myself. So, but yeah, like I said, if men do their own, I mean, that's them. I mean, like I said, that's cool. I'm very competitive, Keisha, so like I take pride in being able to have the best, honestly. So if I know, like especially in Atlanta, even though I'm not there a lot, there's a lot of, you know, people with locks, especially in the South, period. I want to be the best. I want to have the best. That's just me. I want my locks to stand out. So I feel like if I did it myself, it wouldn't stand out. It would just be regular. I can twist it, put the clips on, whatever. Now my parts wouldn't be as accentuated like they are now. Like I said, because that's the thing that I really value when it comes to, you know, retwisting and maintenance for me is the accentuation of the parts, the precision. You know, and then the symmetry. I like the symmetry. And this one, the same. That's just what I look at. So
I could do that. Well, the reason why I asked you is because when I look at my stats, 25% of my followers on Instagram and on YouTube are men. So I was wondering, like, why are they following me? I mean, see a pretty girl maybe, but I think a lot of them probably do want to learn how to do their hair themselves. So I was just curious if you were interested.
Can I answer that question?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. I don't think it has anything to do with. I think it has something to do with people in the lock world. Okay, for example, I know when you walk down the streets of New York or whatever, I'm pretty sure somebody, well, I don't know how New York is, but I know everywhere it's kind of like, cause some people be, you know, that I know they be judging me, like, man, y'all lock people make me sick, y'all always, cause you know, it's a family. I see other lock queens, I'd be like, oh, I love it, even men, it's not just women, even though I'm attracted to women, it's men too. I'd be like, hey, bro, hey, I like your locks, man, I like your dress, hey, don't cut them, hey, how long you been growing it? So it's it's men and women. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's the culture. It's, you feel me? It's a cult or whatever you want to call it. So it's not just regular hair. It's not just different. It's like a club, kind of like a fraternity or sorority. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a sorority, I'm like, hey soror. Or if I'm in a fraternity, I mean, hey frat. Like, you feel me? That's how it is. So that's how I feel like it is. So that's why I feel like men are following you, because you have locks. You're a queen. You got locks. Because I follow other lock queens. Like most of the people that I follow outside of the blue check people actually have locks, men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple of homies. One dude is here, and then, you know, another dude. I don't know if you seen me when I posted about him. I was like, I'm gonna add him to my massage or whatever. He's gonna be on. I'm gonna hire him for one of my employees. Okay. He got locks. So yeah, like, no, I follow people just because they have locks, because that's you can vibe with them. Yeah, you can relate to them. And a lot of people follow people or like things, songs, or whatever that they can relate to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a different vibe. It's a different aura. With a queen who has locks, it's a different aura. It's a different. It says something about y'all. Like, every woman I know that has locks is just different than another woman who doesn't. That's just how I feel. Like, y'all, it's just different. It's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, hey, you got locks. Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. So that's probably why the men follow you. That's why, you know, okay. I follow women with locks, because, you know, like I said, we can relate. I mean,
every now and then I do get men DMing me asking me, like, for advice on their hair. Yeah. So I think maybe a small percentage of them do it themselves. Drop a comment below. If you're a man watching this, I would like to know, do you do your own hair sometimes, all the time? Let us know.
I think a lot of times too, Keisha, it depends on the convenience. For women too, I feel like it's the convenience. And as I said, if you really value the cosmetic issue, the cosmetic, you know what I'm saying, method of it, because if you don't, or if some people are just too big. I mean, I ain't got no time to go to. I mean, it's cool, because a lot of times you go be there for 4 or 5 hours, you know. So. And
sometimes people can't afford it. They can't afford to go all the time. I know, that's why I started.
Afford the time or the money. So exactly.
I ain't had no money when I was in college. That's started my last. I had no money to be going and get a retwist.
No, I respect that. So like I said, yeah, if you can, whether you can afford the time or the money. So yeah, like I said, that's what I feel like it's. You know, that's where it comes to. But like I said, appearance to me is next to, like, I would go like on being clean and then your appearance, because again, what they say, you may not make $1 million, but look like you make $1 million. You feel me? Like, straight up. Look. Like
I wouldn't mind both, you know. I wouldn't mind both.
Right, for sure. Look the part to worry, because you never know. Always be ready. That's just how I look at it. I'm just looking at it. It's more deeper than just, you know. And you always be ready to. Boom. You feel me?
I feel you. Do you have any length goals? Do you intend on, like, cutting them shorter at any point?
Honestly, I don't really get the point why people cut their hair shorter. Like, I don't know, just wear a style that's gonna make them shorter. That's just me.
Cause it's, I mean, well, you're not doing your own hair yourself, so I can understand you thinking like that. But for us who do our hair ourselves, it could be a lot. Like, when I wash my hair in the shower, I have to sit on the floor. because the water makes my hair so heavy, I'm just like sitting on the floor in the tub, sitting in the tub, washing my hair, sitting down. So it's not like hurting my back or my neck. It's a lot, so I get why people cut it short. Like, I've been playing with the idea of cutting it shorter. Like, I'm talking about real short, like yours. Like, I want to cut it real short. No, I'm like waist length. I'm playing with the idea. Soon enough, I'll probably do it because it's a lot.
I mean, I respect that. Maybe when mine is that long, but like I said, right now, honestly, mine is knocking. Saying like I said on my waist. Like honestly, you know, after 7 years, it's knocking on the waist. Definitely from the back and from the front, it's probably like that. From the waist, from the back, it's probably like that. Honestly, so you know, by my 8th year, definitely all the front piece. I honestly, like I said, man.
So you wouldn't mind getting down to your knees?
Yeah, probably. Like, I mean, if they get down to my knees, then I'll probably just braid them. That's why I said I have a style, but everybody's different. I'll just keep them braided. I keep them like this the whole time,
I could do that.
I just, like I said earlier, like my locks is more my dreads, my hair, my crown is just more than just hair. You feel me? So,
what else does it mean to you?
I mean, it's everything, it's been through what I've been through, you know what I'm saying? These last 7 years, obviously, they've grown with me, and I always correlate, hair to, like, kids. When a kid is a baby, yeah, you love them, you love her, that's your child, but you grow more attached to the child. You love the child more and more as they get older, as they grow, as you get to know them. They go through stuff with you, you feel me? Just like a significant other or spouse or whatever. You may get with the person. Of course, you love them, you like them because you want to go with them. But after 5 years, you would like to think. Now, it ain't always like that. Sometimes, like, man, I can't stand this, but you would like to think after years. You feel me, man? We got 10 years in this. We got 5 years in this. You feel me? So that's how it is when it comes to, mine. It's like, man, I got 7 years in the game. Been through a lot of stuff. I also had surgery. I was about to have brain surgery, but they went through my groin. I had aneurysms, a couple of aneurysms, and I was able to keep my locks, so keep my dreads. So, I'm saying locks because I know Keisha always says that I say dreads personally. I'm whatever. But anyway, I was able to keep them, and so that right there, I already, embraced them. But I was able to embrace them more because, again, it's something that I went through. It was, I guess I always say my deathbed, and I'm here. So, and I did have to cut my hair. I thought they was about to have open brain surgery, which saved my life, but I didn't. So that makes me embrace them even more than I already have. So yeah, like I said, it's really a part of me. It's my strength. It's spiritually. It's everything. Like, you couldn't offer me 50,000 right now, 50 bands. I mean, I got 50 rights for you to cut them. I'd be like, okay.
I mean, I respect that perspective. I just personally, I feel like just the more I live, the more I realize, like, attachments to anything,
right,
anyone, anything is not ideal. It's because things come, things go. I mean, obviously it's your hair, you have control of it if you cut it or not, but if I were to comb my locks out and I got a big old afro, am I any less Keisha than I was before? If I shave my head and I got a baldy, a Caesar, I should say.
I mean, but that's not for you to say. Like I said, that means just like, I know everybody don't believe in the Bible or whatever like that, but there's a character in the Bible, named Samson, that was his strength, and I mean, one day he wasn't able as a person, but that was his strength. So like, I feel like, not saying that, oh, I can bench 400 right now with my hair, I cut them off, I'm never going to bench the 400, but like I said, for me, they're more valuable to me than the average Joe. That's it. That's all. Like, so like, yeah, you're not less of a person or anything like that, but it's just how you feel, but like I said, for me, it's just me. It's just became into who I am, especially in this adult life. I'm 31, so 7 years you take away, that's 24. So I started at 24. Actually, I started at 23 because I just turned. I started at 23, I believe, something like that. Yeah, I started at 23, I believe. Actually, I'm lying. 14, 24, 5, 10, 14. So I started at 24. So I was still barely out of barely out of a child. I was barely grown at 24. Now I'm in my 30s, so it's been with me in my mid-20s, late 20s. So
yeah,
I look forward to having them a long time, Keisha. Like, honestly, like, I mean, even when I get older, you know, even when my hair gray, I know I'm not gonna bald soon, but I'm gonna get gray soon because my father, he has a head full of hair. He's like he's 51, 52, but he has a lot of gray. So when I have the salt and pepper dreads, I'm gonna be rocking the hell out of them. I'm gonna be salt and pepper grandpa. You feel me? So hey, I'm gonna be that guy. You feel me?
I'm gonna be coloring my hair. My mother still colors hair. She's a 64. I'm coloring it.
I'm gonna be that salt and pepper. Yeah, I'm gonna be that salt and pepper. Yeah, you'll be like, oh, who that granddad? Hey, yeah, it's gonna be me right there. You know what I'm saying?
I was okay. So a part of my perspective is shaped on the fact that I made my brand. Obviously, I have complete control of what I do for a living, but I decided to make my locks my brand. So I do feel some kind of way when people just look at me as just that. Like, I'm not just my locks. Like, I'm other things. Yeah, that's what you see me. That's how you know me. But like, I'm still an individual, not outside of my hair. So sometimes I do have like feelings about my hair. Like, I don't need it. That's not me.
It's actually funny you say it though, Kish, because like my girl has locks and she thought that I wanted her just because of her locks. Like, honestly, it's funny you say that because I've always said I wanted a woman with locks. That's why. And she thought that. It's funny you say that because she's like, so I'm gonna cut my hair just because. I was like, oh, okay, so you're gonna be mad? Like, it's just like a lot of people, yeah. So it's like I understand what you're saying, but that's your, like, if I see you without locks, I'm gonna be like, I'm not saying that you're not gonna be beautiful. I'm saying I know you with locks. I know you before I met you with locks. The world knows you as, you want 11 years. IG ain't been in existence. Well, I think it started in 09, but yeah, probably just. But I don't know if you had IG 09.
I didn't. Not until like.
But my point is,
13.
Mainly people who know you, who mess with you, who follow you. You feel me? So that's why. That's why, because when they see, what's that? But
even my friends though, some of my friends be like when I tell them like, oh, I want to get an afro, I think I'm gonna comb out my locks. They're like, no, Keisha, that's you. The locks is you.
Because it's just, like I said, it's just how they know. Like I said, what's we call it? You see these? Those are locks. When you see locks, you see Keisha. You see Keisha, you see locks. You feel me? That's what it is. So I mean, I think that's all it is. It's not saying that you less of a person. It's not saying that you, but it's like that's you. Like, when somebody just say, man, you know Keisha, you follow Keisha? Yeah, the one with the locks, long dreads. Yeah, it's gonna be weird. They be like, you follow Keisha? The one with. Like,
wow.
You feel me?
You co-signing and you saying that's all I have to offer. That's what you're saying. Based on it though. But that's what you said. Like,
it ain't saying that's all you have to offer. It's saying that. Okay, like that's a big part of your physical. Like, we looking at aesthetics here. Like, when they see me, okay, give it point. Explain. Act like I'm somebody and you try to explain me physically. Explain me. Go on. Explain me.
Okay. Brolic, dark skin, locks, beard, tall.
Okay, exactly. So that's me saying, oh, so you saying if I didn't have no muscles, I wouldn't be. You saying if I didn't have no dreads, that's the main, you feel me? That's what people see the first. So when people see you first, you can't, they're long, yeah. So it's like people, anybody with long hair, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so your locks are you. It's like not that you are defined by them, but when somebody comes and explains you, then yeah, that's what it is. Like, if I'm okay, I'm gonna explain you. And they'll say, Keisha, you like, how she look? I'm gonna be like, well, I'm like, she's small, like not really skinny, but she's small. She got long hair, like long locks, like past the waist. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a big head, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know, that's just how it is. You feel me?
Past my waist? It's past my butt. Don't get it twisted. My hair is long.
Past your waist is your butt. What's after your waist?
I'm just saying, like, be specific. Inches. All right.
My bad. She got 43.5 inches of locks. That better?
Get it right. It ain't that long though. But I see what you're saying. I feel you. What are we saying? Oh yeah.
And it's funny, I'm sorry. Let me say this, let me add this too. It is funny though, because that people, when it comes to our physical, those of us who have a following, it's like I remember, man, like I always, every probably 4 or 5 months, I say some stuff, you know, off the wall. I'm about to cut my locks, I cut my hair just to see the reaction. Like, I've gotten death there. I mean, I'm sure it was, but I've gotten death there just from, you know, my followers, my fans, like literally, like, man, hey, don't cut your, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's theirs because they're going to test you, they're going to test their locks just like case in point, you got a lot of people who follow you. You got a lot of men who follow you with locks, a lot of women who follow you with locks. They feel like that's a part of you, but it's also a part of them. This is how they feel. Like, yes,
I have had people say that before.
Right. You can be like, well, how does it affect you if I cut myself? It affects you, correct? But it's like they know you, so it's like, oh, and they have, you know, some kind of energy, some connection. So they connecting with you, they connecting with your locks. That's it. You feel me? So if you cut that, it's kind of gonna be like, so yeah, like I can sit there and say, people like, you better not. That's
like, still weird. Don't tell me what to do with myself. That's like my biggest pet peeve ever. Yeah. Like, don't tell me nothing. Right. I'm grown.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you got that. That's how other people. Yeah. That's how other people view. That's how other people see it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, why you know, whatever. That's it. So.
I could dig it. You mentioned that your girl has locks. Has everyone you ever dated had locks? Because that's a common thing.
That's why I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's a common thing with people with locks. Most of the guys I've dated had locks. I think just one didn't. So I think that was something to make note of.
No, but I think that's why she, you know, be like, she thinks that I just like her just because of her locks, because she is the first now. Honestly, like, I feel like as a late they become more, you know, perennial, like I've never really seen so many people with them, and not even just the South, not even just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like anywhere, everyone, I love it. It's not even just like it's just the natural hair anyway. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a black woman, I love it. I'm like, and I always, you know, compliment women where I'm like, oh, I love your natural hair, I love your hair. I mean, it can look like a mess, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not being. I really, because they'll be like, this. I'm like, yeah, this is natural. Like, they don't understand. Like, I love the natural. I love the roots. I don't care if your locks need to be done and, you know, your roots is puffy.
That's why I got this on right now.
I'm still going to sit there and be like, man, no, I love them. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly would rather see a woman with puffy locks than freshly manicured. That's just me. Because I really embrace the root. I embrace the, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like seeing somebody in the struggle. People just seeing the outside. They see when you are, but they don't see what it took to get there. You feel me? So take note, y'all. I'm preaching on this Saturday. So yeah, so that's what it is. So you feel me? So yeah, I think that she feels like that sometimes. Like she be like, man, I'm about to cut them. You know what I'm saying? Jokingly, I mean, she may really feel like that, but no. But in my head, I've always been like, it's too good to be true for me to find a woman with locks that I like. Not saying I wouldn't like women with locks, but just because it's not a lot of women who, you know, over the years hasn't been a lot of women with locks. Honestly, it's being rare. Like I see a woman that I am attracted to. Not saying beautiful. All women are beautiful, but a woman that I'm attracted to a lot. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna find that. You feel me? So yeah, so that's why. But yeah, I just think it is beautiful. Just locks look good together. You feel me? It looks good together. Especially they well kept, taken care of. It looks good.
I want you to drop a comment below if you're watching this and you have locks. Let us know if your significant other has locks, or if you dated mostly got people, men, women with locks.
Excuse me.
I would love to know. Drop a comment below. When it comes to your daily maintenance, how do you sleep? Do you wear I'm about to say a bonnet. Do you wear a scarf or?
No, I call it a, what do I call it? A dress sock, I guess.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
A lot of sock, dress sock, that's what I, but yeah, no, that's what I put on. I put that on just because, I mean, that's good for your hair as far as the material. You know, especially on her, freshly. Like now, like I ain't gonna lie, the last couple days I just forget because it's already, honestly, but it's just not good. When you sleep repetitively, like some people's like there's nothing wrong with it, or they may think it's pretty, but no, when you sleep repetitively or whatever, it's like I've heard cases, maybe rare cases, I don't know, where people locks have started to thin, maybe it's shorter, I don't know, just because it's the friction. But like I said, I think that's maybe repetitively, like, but I like to take care of them. Like I told you, back to the looks. I mean, it's important, so I want mine to last as long as possible.
Are there any products that you use?
Honestly, I use a product from, I'm not gonna say the name because they not paying me or cut me a check, but I use a product from the store. I go to Walmart, and I get my the spray. I get my spray and I spray, and I've been using that since day one, honestly. So
okay,
it works well. I don't have no problem with it, and so that's pretty much it. That's it.
What about your beard?
The same thing. I don't really use no product with my beard. Like from time to time, I'll be promoting people's products, and they'll send it to me. But other than that, I won't. I actually use some of the products that I use for my hair. I'll just put it on my beard, especially the oil. They got an oil that's fire. You know what I'm saying? You squeeze it, makes it look more good and healthy or whatever. But my hair is naturally healthy and good and oily, so that's pretty much all I use. But I will be having my own product soon.
Nice.
I want to roll it out in 2022. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely let y'all know when that's out and available to purchase.
Definitely have that.
Do you have any final like tips or words of encouragement for the men out there who are starting their lock journey and they struggling with the hair being short or frizzy, or could you give them a little bit of advice on how to get through?
You said the hair is short?
Short or whatever, they're just starting their lock journey.
Advice? The only advice, and I mean not even just to men, this is just, I know you said to men, but this should just be period. I would just say let your hair do what it do, you feel me? Let your hair do what it do, because I feel like when you, again, going back to the analogy that I use with kids, it's like, if you play, like I play football, I'm not gonna, yes I would like my kids, my boys to play football and basketball, but if my son, kids want to play baseball or soccer, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to persuade them outside or try to deter them from playing that sport that they want to play. So my advice would be to let your hair do what it do. I say that to say, your locks ain't go always, I'm a perfectionist, so of course I want my hair to be all the same size, but that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have, I got one, like my hair is all pretty much 99%, you know, the same, but I got one that is a rebel. It reminds me of me. It's like all the way down here. I'm like, bro, what was you doing? Why did you just leave your people? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be talking to it, like, it'd be like, it's gone. It's all the way down here. Everything else is like right here. So you just gotta let it be though. And when I say that, what do you mean let it be? I mean, too many people, she just said, for the people who just starting their lock journey. So too many people want to sit there and be like, oh man, and be patient as well. It goes hand in hand. So people just start their lock journey and want to say, hey man, I want my hair to hurry up and be put in a ponytail. But if you started with length, it's not good to stretch your hair out because it's not going to ever lock. You got to think about that. You got to let it go, let it be. Let it do what it do. Sometimes you want to put this lock together and then let them grow. Respect your hair, let them grow, let them do what they do. That's just my best advice that I would give, is let them grow. And also don't retwist. So I know you have talked about how you retwist a certain amount of time because your hair is thinner, you know, and everybody has different, you know, so everybody is different. But I would always suggest, outside of the regular, when you first started, lock regularly, be consistent. But then after that, don't be so quick to retwist, you know what I'm saying, because it could thin your roots. It could, like, let them grow, let them be puffy a little bit, let them grow. It's okay. So that's just my words of advice. What
about when men feel ugly? Even women too. I mean, you're not trying to talk to the men today, but
honestly, if you feel
ugly,
then you feel ugly regardless. And I say that to say honestly, not even being funny. Like, there's no ugly stage. I don't believe in the ugly stage. So if you felt attractive and then you feel ugly because you got him, no, there's no ugly stage. Honestly, I don't believe that. Just embrace him and roll with it. Like I said, let him be. Don't try to mat him down. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, dispose of him. I know this one, you know, lady who I follow, she has locks. She just, not just starting now, but she always wears, you know, weave. And I be, you know, talking to her, not getting on her recommending her, but I be like, man, like, let your locks hang. Like, let them flow. Let the world see them. You know, because it's an ugly stage, so she wants to wear a weave or something. I guess it's a protective style, I guess, but not even that. Let them go. Let them get the sun. Let them get the, you know, let them show the world. I mean,
I never felt like I was ugly, but when I started my lock, I felt like I looked a lot different than what I'm used to seeing.
Embrace it.
So
embrace it.
I had to embrace it, but I was first wearing like headbands like this, and like little bows and little flowers, big earrings. Started wearing makeup, like just to make myself feel prettier. Men can't really do that.
When you have, I know you don't have any kids, but when you have a kid, but you know what the process that it takes to become pregnant, and is that an ugly stage?
No.
Okay, that's my point.
But just like, that's a great analogy, because I'm sure women who have gotten pregnant and they had the baby and their body isn't how they're used to it being. It still takes a lot. It takes getting used to. They might not be ugly, but they still may feel uncomfortable
Well, it's something they gotta work on because it's something that happens. It's inevitable. You feel me? So there's no getting around it. Now you can do what you can to change the outcome or to, you know, expedite it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, you know, but it's to each his own. Some people lose their way. Some people get right back. Like, I forgot who that was. Was that not Rihanna? She don't know. It's somebody that had a kid. I'm like, dang, look at her body. Oh, Tiana Taylor, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh, that she had, right.
Like 2 days later.
Yeah, so it's like, but it's like, and you can sit there and say that's not real. No, it is. It's what you do before. It's what you do during. Right. It's what you do after. You can't sit there and I can't sit there and be, you know, mad that I'm not finding a job. And every interview I go in, I got my pants down, and I'm like, "Hey, what up, bro? Yeah, man, yeah." So, it don't make sense. You feel me? You gotta do your work. You feel me? That's all it is. You gotta do your work. So once you do your work, then it goes for it.
I could do that.
That's pretty much it.
And I think the main way that I was able to finally get comfortable is just being like, "This is what I look like. Step outside." So I had to just start going places with my hair in a mess. Eventually I just stopped caring, and then it got cute to me eventually. So I would recommend guys do the same thing, like wear it out, and even being able to wear it looking messy shows confidence. So I recommend that.
Don't not care though, because then if you not care, that's gonna show in your head, and you're gonna be like, damn.
No, not like that.
Not care. No, I know.
I mean, don't care what other people
don't
say.
Don't take that as that. No, I know what you mean. I'm saying, I'm telling them not to take that as not caring, because then it's gonna look like you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me in this conversation. How can people book you though? Oh, let's talk a little bit more about what you do. So again, if you didn't watch the first video, my first interview with Blacc Steele. Blacc Steele is a masseuse, right? So can you talk about the kind of massages that you give?
Just go to my page and see.
Yeah, Instagram page?
Yeah, just come to my Instagram. Blacc Steele, BLACC_STEELE. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you need his hands, it's cool. Like me telling you does no justice. You have to see. You just gotta see. You gotta see for yourself, though. Honestly, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, basically, I'm just using my hands to, again, like I said at the beginning, to relax. You know what I'm saying? It's called Still Chocolate Paradise, because in paradise, what you think of? You think of relaxation. You think of tranquility. You think of peace, joy. You feel me? That's what I am trying to promote with my hands. You know, and it's just my method of doing it. It's just through my hands. It's a little bit more sensual than, you know, most that you're used to, you know, seeing. However, nonetheless, it still has the same effect, if not better, because the hands, the body contact is very important, and a lot of ladies need to understand, like, this is what they need. And so that's what I do. I basically let them know. Some women don't even know that they need it, you know. And so you need your body to be rejuvenated. You need your body to be refreshed and all that, on the daily, honestly, but regularly. And so, like that, this comes to the form of my hands. So yeah, it's intimate. It's intimate because I'm spending my time with you, you know, and we are connected through that. But don't get intimacy confused with sexual, because it's not sexual intimacy. You can kind of relate them, but it's not. You can be intimate with your mother. You can be intimate with your kid. It's just I'm spending time, you know, and taking my time with you. Like, you know, like, look, this is how you need to be treated. This is what you need in your life. You feel me? So I'm basically helping you. This is the health. This is your health, your mental health, your physical health, even your spiritual health. So, and that's priceless. So, you know, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Take care of yourself. Your body will thank you in the long run. Definitely.
Yes, ladies. Yes. Thanks again. I'll have his information down below, so make sure to check the description box down below. Okay, shout out your Instagram. Fill it out. I'm not sure which Instagram is you using.
It's Blacc Steele. BLACC_STEELE.
All right.
BLACC_STEELE.
Okay, you know, I'll put it on the screen, so make sure. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Keisha Charmaine. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thumbs the video up if you liked it. Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Love, light, and locks. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe. You can always visit www.keishacharmaine.com for hair growth products, hair accessories, and more. But don't leave just yet. Check out my featured video and my latest video.